So welcome back, everyone. I wanted to give a quick little recap on Sully and kind of explain everything that's going on with the boy this past weekend. I know a lot of people don't watch every single video regarding what's been going on with Sully, so I just wanted to, like, I don't know, recap on some things and let you know what's happening, which I think I just said that because I'm so stressed and emotionally broken right now. I don't know what I'm saying. But things that we've already done medical-wise, I had to make a list because my brain's not. So far we've done, I believe, 6 x-rays. It could have been 5, but I think when we did the last x-ray of his esophagus, I think there was like 2 different angles. So it's either 5 or 6 x-rays. I can't find the bill for last time. I think it might actually be in here somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, we've done 3 blood panels. We've tested for pancreatitis. We've checked his teeth on each visit. Same with the ears, but we've also sedated him for a full oral exam where they went in there, checked the roof of his mouth, the back of his throat, as far as they can get back with just a normal sedation for that. There's been 2 fecal tests done, which also included the coccidia and giardia tests. There's been 3 sets of medications administered to him during this past 2 months, the last time being the antibiotics, which aren't helping, obviously. I said that in like my last video. And the only thing that they have found on any of this stuff is gas in his stomach and then that gray area in his throat, which they sent off to the radiologist. And then the only other thing they found was that his white blood cell count was high and he had a couple other levels off in his blood work, but kidney and liver function showed that it was normal. But that doesn't mean anything because like my last vet that I loved, she's even said before that blood work sometimes matches the symptoms and sometimes it doesn't. But his vomiting and diarrhea stuff has been going on for like 2 months now. I guess it's more than 2 months. I don't know. It was end of August. It's been a long time that this is happening, and these episodes keep happening where he stops eating and he stops intaking water, which is, that's not good. It's very scary, a dog missing a whole day of food or water, and then when you do both at the same time, it's really scary. So Friday morning, he ate really well. I was really happy with how he was acting. He was like energetic, you know, not fully back to himself, but you know, he was doing all right. And we went for a WALK, and halfway through the walk, okay, I'm just making sure nobody gets excited here. He started to yawn a lot, lick his lips, and then he started shaking his head constantly. And he had put his right ear down, and I'm like, okay, well maybe this is like an ear infection or there's like something inside his ear. Well, then it switched ears. It went to the left ear and that ear was down, and he was shaking his head a lot, having a lot of trouble like moving the muscles in his throat, and we just kind of rushed back home as quickly as we could. And then Friday night is when I noticed that his soft food and the little kibble that I had in with it, he was not able to swallow it, but he actually let me hold the food up for him and he ate it perfectly fine, and he was doing great. And I was like, cool. I was like, we're doing good. But around maybe, I think it was like 11 p.m. Friday night, he stopped drinking water, stopped trying to eat anything because I offer late night snacks, you know, before bed, and he just was refusing any of it. During that night, he started vomiting again, and the vomiting was on and off all the way until the morning. And breakfast time on Saturday, he wasn't eating again, still no water. Literally all day Saturday, it was nothing but vomiting. Thankfully, the poop is still looking good. The little that's coming out of him is, you know, for whatever's left over in his system, the poops are good. But the vomiting was just all day, even up until like early Sunday, which is today right now as I'm recording this. And it was all yellow bile. And when your dog throws up yellow bile, it's usually not a very good sign. I mean, most of the time it just means their stomach's empty, but it can also mean a slew of other things. And I have never seen bile this yellow. Like, this was like neon yellow. It almost looked like he swallowed like a glow stick or something like that. But I've been trying all day to get him to eat or drink anything. And finally around 3:30 today, he ate some of that boiled chicken that you saw him refuse in the short video that I did. But I mixed it with water and I heated it up for 10 seconds, and he finally ate some as I tried to spoon feed him out of the bowl, and then he just went after it in the bowl and ate some of that. And yes, we were going to go to the emergency vet to try to like get him some sub fluids and just to make sure we can get him through the next few days until he has his appointment with the specialist. But I called the place that actually is where we're going for the specialist. They have an emergency thing there, and they are not seeing any patients no more today. The places they referred us to, none of them are seeing any patients for emergencies right now. And even my vet office is referring us to one of those places. And yeah, all 3 places I called they're not accepting any patients right now for emergencies. So I'm like, great. So these people's dogs who are potentially dying or having emergency situations can't get in. And I know this is due to like having lack of staff. I can't do nothing about it. I was super pissed, but I tried. I can't take him in when I can't get him in to the thing. And we try all foods. Like, it's not just boiled chicken. I try cottage cheese. I try yogurt. I try pumpkin. I try all the bland stuff. I even try stuff that's not bland just to entice him to eat. And when he gets into these episodes, it just nothing. Like, the main reason I posted that short was to show that, yes, dogs will refuse human food when they are feeling this horrible. And I do try to offer him the food by hand. I offer it by plate, I offer it by bowl, by spoon. Sometimes I just fling the stuff on the floor and hope he goes after it. Like, and I heat it up like for about 10 seconds or so, or 15 depending on what it is, just to try to get those aromas going. We are trying everything we know and everything we can think of for this boy, because watching him not eat and drink is like the worst thing ever. Like, it just, especially because if you know Sully, you know how much he loves food. Like, this boy lives for food. It's his favorite thing besides his mom. Watching him not eat and how skinny and weak he looks today, just after a whole was more than 24 hours of not eating or drinking. Like, just how much weight loss he already looks like he has from like one day of it. Like, there's just something really wrong going on. But when this boy is feeling good, he will eat food off of any surface, any hand, anything. Like, he is not picky about how the food comes to him when he's feeling well. Like, I have never seen a dog who has tummy troubles start refusing water unless it's parvo or something like that. I really think either he's got damage in his esophagus or something stuck. It's something going on inside, and I hope we figure this out soon, because I'm scared to death this is just scary crap. But I do appreciate all the suggestions. I know you guys are just trying to help, and you're trying to like just, you're in this with us on trying to figure out any way to help the boy. So I do appreciate it. I'm not mad about any of the suggestions, but we have tried and done, I think, almost everything everybody's suggesting besides a syringe. And the main reason I won't syringe food, or I'm almost to that point, is because I'm scared if there is something lodged there in his throat. It's like, what if I push it down the wrong pipe? I am so freaking tired of boiling chicken. Like, boiled chicken is like the worst smell to me. Like, and I think I've got that permanent stench in my kitchen for how much boiled chicken has happened in the last month in this house. But we're still boiling the chicken. I've got pumpkin on hand, which I don't think he's going to touch with how he is right now with the chicken. We did try offering cottage cheese last night to him, which usually is what really gets him going into trying to eat again, and that wasn't happening. And then also today I went out and bought more of this stuff, because you've heard me talk about Ruruva before. Like, I'm hoping this will entice him to eat the other boiled chicken and stuff. But we have this on hand along with all the home cooked stuff. And then I also bought some more under the weather stuff. And yes, I know it's, you know, I can just make him rice with chicken and pumpkin. But this has extra electrolytes in it, and the smell of it actually really enticed him to eat last time. And the girls went nuts over this stuff too. But you basically just boil some water and throw this stuff in there. I have never in my life gone through something like this with a pet. Like, I've gone through illness, you know, we figure it out, or even if we don't figure it out, we figure out ways to manage things, and it's like nothing seems to be working. I swear, I think last Saturday was when he had another relapse. It's almost like it's a weekly thing. Like, we'll be doing good for like 5 to 6 days, and then everything shuts down for 2 days, and then it's over and over again. My entire house is a mess. Like, it's because all I'm doing is cooking chicken and cleaning to cook more chicken. I've been trying so hard to stay strong for this boy, and it's just, I'm done. Like, I'm snapped a little bit. Like, there's some cracks in there. Okay, so we had to, we're interrupting the original video for this. The boy refused to eat everything I offered him for dinner tonight. So we've got the boiled chicken, the electrolyte chicken and rice, and some cottage cheese. Let's see if Mr. Man wants any of it. Check it out, Sully. You want to check out the cottage cheese? Oh, honey. Please try. So I called my main vet office again. Hi, sweetheart. And talked to the main vet. We are in Mama Bear survival mode now. We have a syringe that was left over from the cat that wasn't used. So we are going to be shoving Pedialyte down his system and also shoving some honey down his system. Don't worry, it's the honey that's safe for dogs. Like it's raw, unfiltered honey, not anything with extra weird stuff in it. But if syringing him doesn't work, we are headed to the vet office tomorrow to try to get him some subfluids or something. But the goal is to try to get him eating and drinking on his own. And he even said again that I would be referred to other offices for the emergency stuff. And when I told him what was going on with that, he was like, they're still doing that? I'm like, yes. So apparently this is a thing that the emergency places are just not accepting new patients, or you're waiting literally 10 to 12 hours. And at that point, I might as well just go see him tomorrow and get some fluids. But anyway, he also asked me if I've ever tried Pedialyte, and no, I haven't. And he said it tastes awful, and that's why dogs don't like it. But it's unflavored, so I don't understand why it tastes awful. So hold on. Oh, now I know why Sully doesn't want to eat this stuff when I put it in his water bowl. Oh my God. I'm going to torture this dog right now by putting it in his mouth, though. Come here. I know. I know. You gotta sit up. No, don't fall back down. Oh, God. I love you. Remember, Mama loves you. I'm a mean mama. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, we're gonna do at least do 5. The goal is 5. Okay. Slow, slow. It's okay. Okay, half the syringe. That's all right. That's all right. Let's do the. Oh, it's all right. He's a good boy. 2. Yes, we got 2. And I'm still getting kisses afterwards. What a good boy. I'm trying not to be too forceful. I know this is difficult. Open your teeth. Let me get... I know it's difficult, buddy. Hi, honey. Oh,
you are in here.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. More syringes.
Yeah, I told you I had some.
Oh,
they're
these
bigger.
are even better than...
Yeah, I took.
Oh.
Aren't you glad I keep crap? Are you recording?
Yeah, I am recording.
You should leave this in.
I will leave this in. This will be fun for the peoples.
Hello, people. I am here to help with the puppy. Oh, the puppy. Oh, he loves his daddy.
We present to you bee vomit.
Bee vomit.
That's how they make honey. They
know,
eat. Oh, it's dripping. You're dripping.
It's all right. I know it don't feel good. Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
He put his foot up on you, like bracing himself.
This is better than the Pedialyte. Honey, you don't need to flick your head.
Yes, it is, honey.
That far back. Don't make me hold you more forcefully. I don't want to.
Sorry.
It's all right. Don't pay attention to what Daddy's doing. Oh, honey. Oh. One more. There you go. Yes. Yes. Oh, you smell like a honey bear. You smell like a honey bear. All right, now back to the emotional part of the original video. That is how my weekend has gone. So I hope your guys' has been better. I know some of you have been crying right along with me on all this, but I just wanted to keep y'all posted on exactly what's going on with him. I will update again on what we find out either Wednesday night or it'll be posted by Thursday morning. We'll see how it goes because I'm exhausted. I am getting like no sleep over him crying and me crying, and I'm just exhausted. But I will try to post what we find out or what they say as soon as I can, either Wednesday or Thursday about him. But anyway, fingers crossed, guys. Healing vibes. I'm about to get this boy like a hematite bracelet or something. Just, we're gonna figure this out. We have to figure this out. We can't not. Anyway, take care and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.